In today's society, it seems that people just don't care. Or if they do care, they just don't notice. Remember earlier when I talked about death? Well, the afterlife. And said how I wanted to die and all of that? Well, no one really noticed the way I was feeling until I basically told someone what was on my mind. Today, we'll dive into how attentive society is. I'm Dark 8A from OCDA, and this is a Life's Thought. Society likes to be told things straight out. There's a saying in my household, and it says that God doesn't hear those who do not speak. Me not being the whole religious figure in life, I don't really like how it says God in there, but I like the context of the saying. So, for my case, and for the sake of this video, society does not hear those who do not speak. Sounds a bit better, and that isn't far from the truth either. For someone to be noticed, they have to be the loudest person on earth. Remember how in elementary school there was always a kid who was the absolute loudest? I'm pretty sure you remember them clearly too. Well, that's the same context in society. Every person who is remembered is someone who did something honorable or had their voice heard because of some cause or something like that. How about anyone who does things in the background of some sort of project or good cause? Where are they in life? Probably dead or somewhere where they won't get recognized. Well, that's the situation on a big scale. Let's bring it down to something a bit more relatable. Have you ever had some sort of problem, but you're just that type of person who is reserved and doesn't really talk about anything to anyone? Or at the time you just don't want to talk to anyone because you think you can solve it on your own, but instead you just want someone to help you because you know damn well that you can't? Well, you try to give off signs to people to see if they notice or not. And more than likely, no one will notice. Because they aren't attentive. Not at all. If you don't tell them straight out, they will never even have some sort of clue. Now, I'm not saying everyone is like that, but for the most part, the majority of people are like that, where they need to have the answer in front of them, or they need to be told to be aware of something. This is a huge issue when it comes down to the well-being of a person, since people who were described earlier are suffering constantly without any help. Yes, they have to speak up if they want any form of help, but it's not always easy to speak. That's why I believe that people need to open their eyes a bit more, their minds a bit more, and their damn hearts. Because people are way too cold-hearted in this society, not caring for the people around them. These videos serve a purpose, and that purpose is to elevate the thinking of a person. That way, they can be more open-minded about a topic. Little by little, someone can become more aware what goes on around them, and from that, they can help and be more attentive. Hopefully you can be a bit more attentive and help a person in need. So long as there is a will, there is a way. You have to be open in order to accept any form of help. It's always a good thing to be aware, and this society needs people like that. Be that person. I'm Dark 8A from OCDA. Thanks for watching this episode of A Life's Thought. Laters.